Hi, Cancers. Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now, let's get started with your May reading. The first week of May is going to be a beautiful week for all of you. I see you feeling very happy, very balanced. Everything in your life is going exactly how you want it to go. And you have accomplished this with your intelligence, your emotional intelligence above all, because you are able to see others people's point of view, how they're feeling. You're very empathetic, with a lot of understanding, with a lot of patience, and also with time management. You're excellent at managing your time. When you're at work, you give 100% at work. You have beautiful relationships with your co-workers. Everyone loves you, respects you. They see you as someone who is very caring, someone who is very warm. Your higher ups also respect your work, the quality of your work. And when when you have time off, you dedicate that time to your family. You're a loving partner, you're a loving parent. You also make time for your friends, and at times you also have a few moments during the week for yourself as well, to focus on your health, maybe exercise, go out on a walk, do anything you can to keep yourself active and to keep yourself in a good state. I also see that you have the way you are currently, the way you're managing your lifestyle is excellent as well, and you're seeing results. I see a lot of Cancers feeling very happy, very proud of yourself. Like, you're making the right decisions, you're doing the right things. And you're also in a very spiritual state. You're reading a lot, you are getting a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. You are evolving spiritually as well. So even when something happens in your life, you always try to see the positive, you try to see the lessons, what you can learn from the experience. You're not in a position like maybe you might have been in the past, where you felt like a victim, like something is happening against you. Now you're in a place in your life where you have control of your life and control of how you manage different relationships, how you manage your day-to-day activities. And you always try, even when something doesn't go according to plan, you always try to find the good in everything. So you are evolving spiritually, you are evolving in your life where you currently are. You're happy with your life, you feel accomplished, you feel good. And in the second week of May, Cancers, I see that something very positive is going to happen. You're going to be recognized in some level at work. For some Cancers, you might be recognized at work because you have accomplished something, maybe for being an amazing team player, maybe for achieving some set goals, maybe for helping others. Anything that is for some, it's going to come with maybe a raise, maybe a bonus, maybe a new opportunity for a better position. Whatever this is specific for you, you're going to feel amazing. For others, it can be even a personal goal that you have accomplished. Maybe your personal goal was to lose a few pounds, and people who haven't seen you in a while, they're going to notice that, and they're going to compliment you. Wow, you look amazing, you lost some weight, you look great. Maybe your goal was to grow your hair, maybe your goal was to make some sort of change to improve yourself or to accomplish something. Maybe you learned how to drive. Anything that is going to be noticeable, that is going to put you in the spotlight in the second week. So you're going to get lots of compliments, lots of attention. As I said, for some this can come with more money, more opportunities. For others, it can just be you just feeling amazing, feeling great about yourself. It's going to definitely be an ego boost, because as you feeling very proud, very, very accomplished during the second week. Now, in the third week, maybe because there's so much energy from others that you want to kind of isolate yourself and go back into your shell. Cancers, enjoy the love and enjoy the compliments, but you also like the to feel comfortable and in your safe space. So a lot of you are going to spend time at home with your loved ones, and I also see you really having very important conversations about money, about investments, about what you want for your future, planning to buy a home, planning to, even for some of you Cancers, to buy an investment property where you can rent it out, or some of you might even plan to make some renovations at home, some sort of an improvement. They're big expenses, they're big plans for the future. And this is something that, even though you might feel happy and successful and you're content with where you are financially at this time, this is not something that you can accomplish by yourself. You need help from other people. You need your family members you need to have those conversations, have a plan, have a budget, save money, keep a very clear structure of how you're going to manage things in order to be successful. And you know this. A lot of you Cancers know that that this is only going to come with structure, with savings, with financial planning, because it's a big investment, it's a big change. And you have a lot of support, and you do feel comfortable when you're surrounded by people that you love, that always have your back, your close family members. Now there's going to be a change in the last week of May that you're going to notice in terms of jealousy, envy from others. A lot of time we see the most change from people that we know, that we have started from the same start, from the same line, from the same background. Those are the people that are going to give you the most hate. Those are the people that are going to be more jealous of you, because when you're equal, when everything is the same, you get a lot of support, you get a lot of understanding, everything is great. Now, if you move forward and you surpass the other person, then sometimes the tendency, if they're not evolved enough, the tendency is to try to bring you down, to bring you back to where they are, or to underestimate your success, or to make you feel like you are not that accomplished, or you haven't done enough in life. It's all because of the spotlight. You're going to see who your true friends are, who the people that truly love you. But you're going to see a change at work, where those people that thought that you were sweet and you're kind and you're loving, now they're starting to be jealous. Now they're seeing you as competition. Now they're going to be more feisty, more fiery, more at times even trying to provoke an argument, or saying things that are not true. They're not that it's not fair, because you are deserving of whatever accomplishment you are receiving, or title, or whatever you're receiving in the second week. You deserve it. But the change, some people can take the change. They're great as long as you are in the same position, in the same level. The moment you do something better than them, then everything changes, everything shifts from there. And that's the energy. That is exactly the energy that I'm seeing in the last week. It's so important during this time, Cancers, to stay grounded. And this is why from the oracle of the green oracle, the message is grounding, and it's potatoes, but because potatoes grow deep in the ground. Don't get too much in your head. Don't get too focused on your ego and how others perceive you. The 5 is all about change. It's all about transformation. It's all about your ego, your ability to shine, showing your skills as well. Focus on what's truly important for you. Have a plan, okay? That's why we have the Virgo energy. Have a practical plan. Be disciplined. And also keep things to yourself. A lot of the things that you're thinking about, that you're planning, like potatoes, do it underground, so in the dark. Work with people that know you, and when time comes and you're flourishing and you are blooming and the results are undisputable, then no one can say anything to you. You can get to that place where you're flourishing now and no one can say anything. But try to keep your plans, especially in terms of work, in terms of your career, in terms of other people. Try to keep a lot of those plans to yourself. Work behind the scenes, do everything that you need to do. Continue, don't allow the jealousy and the envy and people making you feel like you're not good enough, or they don't agree with maybe you getting a promotion, they should have gotten a promotion. Whatever the case is specifically for you, Cancers, remember, with change, some people can't take the change. Some people are sore losers. This is not personal to you. They're just projecting their own insecurities, their own fears. Stay grounded, stay balanced, spend time in nature where you feel like you're just being overwhelmed with too much energy from others. It's very important for Cancers to spend time in, not in solitude, because you can be with people that you love, but to spend time in places where you can kind of discharge all that energy. So near the ocean, near a lake, where there's a lot of trees, in a park, in an environment with lots of nature. You need that to remove that negative energy from your body and to feel better and to continue to stay positive and optimistic. And I would recommend, if you see any changes in your energy, especially after the second week, if something happens where now the third week you're not feeling well, you have a headache, some things are not working out great for you, or there is some weird things happening that just don't make any sense in your daily life that cause you stress or inconveniences, then this can be due to accumulation of negative energy, evil eye. So this is a time for you to do a spiritual bath. I have videos on my page, on my YouTube channel, Spiritual Bath, Golden Truth Tarot. I have videos on my social media, on TikTok, on Instagram, that I explain how you can accomplish, how you can create a spiritual bath in your home. And that is going to help you cleanse your energy, remove the negativity from others, and start fresh and continue with those blessings and those plans that you have for the future. Okay, Cancers, this is everything that I see for you for the month of May. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.